And now let's talk about watches. I did discuss watches briefly as a broad topic on my favorite things of 2020 on the Geeks Rising podcast YouTube channel. And I want to talk two specific watches that are my favorite of this year. The first watch is my most recent acquisition, but I have not been able to take it off my wrist. I have tried to throw other watches on to wear them for a couple of weeks to try to prepare for a review. I have such a hard time taking this one off my wrist. It is the Christopher Ward C65 Trident GMT. It has your typical 3-hand time, but it has a 4th hand that is a GMT or Greenwich Mean Time. It allows you to have a second time zone, and it has a Pepsi bezel, meaning it has blue and red surrounding the watch dial, and I think that is just gorgeous. Gives a little bit of character, a little bit of a pop of color on your wrist. And this is made in Switzerland, I believe, a Swiss-made watch, although Christopher Ward is a British-based watch company. And if you watched my review of the Casio World Time, a $25 digital watch that has 4 time zones, you'll know that I absolutely love having multiple time zones on my wrist because it gives me a connection to somebody else in a different part of the world. I know that sounds cheesy, I know that sounds hokey, but having the time zone of somebody else is just a constant reminder when you look down. Oh, think about that person. Oh, they're over there. What time is it for them? I bet they're having lunch right now. This constant reminder really helped me this year, and it was fun to have that reminder. This is the time when I'm chatting to this person. Oh, it's dinner time for them over there while I'm talking to them in Discord and doing this and that and that. Just a nice connection to have in a year where connection has kind of not been a thing. So that is the first watch that I have fallen in love with this year. Second is my all-time favorite watch that I own at this point. It is the Sinn 556A. The way I would describe this is the tooliest watch of all tool watches that I have ever seen. It is no frills. It is not a flashy piece. It is a matte black dial with printed numerals on it. The numerals are massive, making it extremely legible and a little bit Explorer-esque, if I do say so myself. If you don't know what the Explorer is, it is a Rolex Explorer 1. It has 369 numerals on it. This has 36912, and then a tiny little date window at 430. And this watch it's utilitarian almost to a fault, but I still think it has a bit of character to it. And being that I am more of a utilitarian kind of guy, I don't like flashy things. I don't like super nice cars or super nice clothes. I just like clothes that I can wear that don't draw attention to me. A watch like this, it doesn't draw attention to you. It does its job well. And the thing that really sold me on this watch was how durable it is. It has 200-meter water resistance, so you could go swimming with this, no problem. You could go snorkeling with it, no problem. It has a screw-down crown, and it is anti-magnetic. And being that I am in my studio a lot, there are massive guitar amp speakers there. I like having a watch that is anti-magnetic because a big magnet can screw up a watch's accuracy, can magnetize, I believe, the mainspring. And this has pretty strong anti-magnetism. It is shock resistant, I believe. All of the things on the back are in German, and I can't speak German, and it's been a while since I've researched it, but it's anti-magnetic. Stoss Sicher. The German folks who are watching this are going to think I'm a complete idiot. I apologize for butchering your language. It does a bunch of stuff. I'm not worried about wearing this, beating the hell out of it, because it's gonna take a licking and keep on ticking. If I just had one watch, I would be more than happy to have it be the Sinn 556A. Just a beautiful watch and not going to draw attention to me, gonna tell me the time for decades to come. So to summarize my two favorite watches of the year, I have the Christopher Ward C65 Trident GMT and the Sinn 556A. You can tell the Zen is significantly smaller and just fits right on the wrist a lot better than the Christopher Ward, although the Christopher Ward has this surprisingly beautiful case shape that contours to your wrist flawlessly, at least to my wrist, and I was a bit shocked by that. Just a great fitting watch. So those are my two favorite watches of 2020.